Welcome everyone to the Daily Slab for Wednesday, February 15th, 2023. I'm Nate, and I'm here with your sports card rundown. If you like this video, please click the like and the subscribe button. Helps us get this video out to more card collectors like yourselves. Alright, and what's happening today? And it's Series 1 release day. Personally, for me, one of the releases I look forward to the most, not necessarily because I love ripping it the most, but because it means that baseball season is here. If Top Series 1 is coming out, baseball season, spring training is about to start, or in this case, pitchers and catchers are reporting. So it's always a fun time to have this release out. And this year, it's a great set as well. Not only does it mean baseball season, but the checklist is really good. They also have something new. You know, they have the blacks and the Independence Days and the clears and all those colors, Father's Day blue, Mother's Day blue that everyone enjoys. But this year they have a new golden mirror image variation. So all 330 cards in the set are going to have an image variation, and there will be a identifier because apparently the Topps logo will be gold. And on the back, there will be an SSP under the card number. So that's a new subset this year for 2023. So I'll be curious to see what those sell for, especially of some of the big names. And there are big name rookies this year. And let me read off some of the names that you should be looking for if you are opening up 2023 Top Series 1. So we've got number 250, Adley Rutschman. Number 226, Michael Harris III, Rookie of the Year last year. Number 31, Riley Green. Number 16, Nolan Gorman. Number 89, Brett Beatty. Number 92, Tristan Casas. Number 206, Gunnar Henderson, the second Oriole. So the Orioles for breaks will be quite expensive with both Gunnar Henderson and Adley Rutschman in there. Number 275, Fawn Grissom, which will also make the Braves expensive with Michael Harris. You also have 163, Miguel Vargas, 169 in Gabriel Moreno, number 94, Oswald Peraza, and the non-top 100 prospect on this list, but still a stud, number 302, Vinny Pasquantino for the Royals. All those guys and Vinny are top 100 prospects, and they're coming out in this set, which means that there should be some insane upside here. I don't expect boxes to be overly expensive. In fact, they're $90 online right now for a hobby box. And part of me kind of expects them to drop a little bit more than that. Just because Adley Rutschman, Michael Harris are nice, but it's not Wander Franco and Julio Rodriguez, right? So the high upside is there. There's upside. There's significant upside. But the cream of the crop, Adley Rutschman is the type of prospect like a Julio Rodriguez is and a Wander Franco, but he plays catcher. And Michael Harris, he just was never the type of prospect, even though he was Rookie of the Year and very good last year. He wasn't the same tier of prospect that the Bobby Witts and the Julios and the Wanders and the Adley Rutschmans were in. And so that I think that probably gives a ding to this checklist a little bit, but there is a ton of room for growth and therefore a ton of upside. So if you are ripping Top Series 1 this week, let me know in the comments what you hit, if you hit anything good. And happy Top Series 1 day to everyone. Next up for today is our Trender. And our Trender is kind of an interesting card. So the other day, this Topps Pristine Rookie Refractor out of 199 BGS 9.5 sold of LeBron. And you can see the graph here, pretty substantial increase. We're talking just a huge check mark type swing there, or a J, you could call it, something like that. But it is up 207% in the last 3 months, and it's up 145% in the last sale. Now, some of that has to do with LeBron just breaking the record. Some of that has to do with the Lakers having just acquired some new pieces and maybe being a more interesting team going forward and potentially making the playoffs. And some of that has to do with the fact, or a lot of it has to do with the fact that this was card number 23 of 1,999. So if you're ever wondering what the card number does, especially when it's somebody as significant as LeBron or a Michael Jordan or something like that, look no further because you can see it up 207% because of the jersey numbered card here, which is wildly interesting, especially because, and in the case of the 145% increase between sales, the last sale was a Gem Mint Plus BGS 10, BGS 95, or 10 subgrade 959595. This has no subgrades on the card, and yet huge substantial increase because of jersey number. So if you have jersey number cards, maybe worth holding on to those bad boys, even if it's somebody, early on in their career, because you never know if they turn into the next Michael Jordan, which is hard to do. Huge price increases for those types of cards. All right, and lastly, we've got our who's or what's not of the day, and I was looking around for card change prices the other day after the Super Bowl, and that led me to stumble upon Marquez Valdes-Scantling, former Packers wide receiver, now a Super Bowl champion with the Chiefs. And this card that you see here is Prism Silver Rookie PSA 10. What's interesting about this card is that it's a Pop 1. Talk about low pop. Only one person has graded this card and gotten a 10. There are 2 other grades, a PSA 9 and a PSA 7. So only 3 copies of this card in the entire world have been graded. It's a Pop 1, so that's kind of cool. But what's funny about it is that somebody spent $85 on it back in 2020. That was the last sale. There was 2 sales of it all time between November 4th, 2020 and November 15th, 2020, and it increased 226% between those 2 sales, but the last sale was $85, and it just goes to show you how crazy it was in 2020, 2021, when people were sending in Marquez Valdes-Scantling cards to get graded, and now here we are. He is a Super Bowl champion, and if this card sold again, even at a Pop 1, would it fetch $10? Would it be $8, $6, $5? It won't be $85. And so I thought it was funny to just bring up and show that how crazy times have changed in the card market. At one point, somebody thought it'd be wise to spend $85 on Marquez Valdes-Scantling. And now that he's a champion, I imagine that's not going to help this card go up anymore. And in fact, it would be way down. And lastly, it is the 15th, which means the February 15th SGC submission has gone out. But that means you can start looking forward to the 28th, I suppose, because there is no 30th in February. You can look forward to the February 28th submission, which is already only 13 days away. And if you're trying to get your baseball cards in for grading and get them back before the season starts, I would advise going to slabstox.com/grading and getting those cards sent in this month so that you can get them back in time for the spring training and baseball and regular season start time. Great time to be grading your baseball cards. Great time to be selling your baseball cards. So check that out, slabstox.com/grading to learn more. All right, thank you everyone for watching today's Daily Slab, and I will talk to you guys on Thursday for the next Daily Slab. See you, everyone.